Okay, your name again was Kim, and you want to tell us something?
Okay, well, 2.5 years ago today, I was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer.
Wow, 2.5 years ago today, diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. I'm like a parrot. I like to repeat.
Non-smoker. I have a little boy, single mom. I have a 5-year-old little boy at the time. He was 2 going on 3. And I had doctor after doctor after doctor telling me that I had about a year to live.
So you were a perfect candidate if I would have had this book then.
Yeah.
When they said you had about a year to live and you have a boy and all that, how did you feel?
All of a sudden, I would wake up, I would be sleeping, wake up in the middle of the night, I couldn't breathe.
Panic attack.
I didn't know it was a I thought, my lungs. And the doctor said, let's put you on Xanax, so you're having panic attacks.
Yeah.
So my body started dying.
Anybody in here have any doctor tell them they were going to be dead in a short period of time? Yeah, a few. It's pretty scary. Pretty scary.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
You believe it.
You believe it, and you can't think about anything. Even when you're sitting in a chair and everybody else is watching television or having dinner, you have this clock ticking.
Right, exactly.
That's what it was like for me.
Always.
Yeah.
And I had one doctor tell me it would take a chainsaw to get this tumor out of my body.
Ah, I like that one. It will take a chainsaw to get. Isn't that the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre in 3D? I saw the advertisement for it. Take a chainsaw. So that makes you feel like, it's a real easy thing to deal with.
And as I was going through chemo, I told the nurse, I'm going to get this tumor out of my body. And she said, honey, didn't you hear the doctor? He said it would take a chainsaw to get that out of your body.
So right there to reinforce it for you, yeah.
And so I believed it. And I flew off to MD Anderson in Houston, Texas to try to find the best of doctors. Yeah. And I believe I was dying. It was awful. And I brought in the superfoods, and I said, what do you think about this? I'm going to take this. And he said, well, let me let the pharmacist look at it. This is the #1 cancer center in the country. He said, no, don't take this. Don't. This is garbage.
Yeah.
My brother was with me. That's my brother, Chris.
Yes.
And he was there by my side the whole time.
Yeah. So, I have a name in a few households. I think they call me the Antichrist.
Yeah. I said, don't you know Dr. Schultz?
Yeah.
Who? No, what? So I was on chemo, radiation, and they're trying to just prolong my life. And as soon as I had a break, I didn't tell my doctors, I did the incurables. And I did the baths and the hot, cold showers and wrapped myself in the cold sheets. And I woke up every morning and I said, I love my life. My little boy, I want to live. And we went back to Houston, and the doctor's assistant came in, and the tumor had shrunk down a little bit. And I said, the tumor is smaller. And my brother said, it looks smaller. She said, yeah, it is, but we can't talk to the doctor about it. The doctor did not even acknowledge that because I wasn't on chemo. I did that incurables with everything I had, and I'm not supposed to be here today. I did your incurable the second time. I did it without the bath. I take your superfood. I take all of your stuff. I juice. I got a Vitamix. I do alkaline water. And my doctors it's just still to this day. And I've been through 9 oncologists. And they're baffled.
So how are you doing now?
Well, I'm here.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm here, and
exactly.
My cousin told me about you.
Yeah.
And said, here's the doctor said she's been looking for you. She lived out in Wisconsin years and years ago, and your pamphlets were really old, and she's been seeing you for years.
I'm really old.
Yes. And it's because of you. Yeah. I know it is.
Well, and this is the great thing. It's because of you. Because I know what it's like to do the incurables. I did it myself many times. I put many patients through it. And it's a lot of work. And then you did it twice. The second time is sometimes harder because you know what you're in for because of the first time.
Yeah.
But when you're faced with death, or a chainsaw, it doesn't seem like that drastic of a treatment. But the most important thing is you're focusing on the good. News like that, for most of us, doesn't go away overnight. It takes a lot of work up here to keep remembering, focus on the good. You're going to get yourself healthy. You're doing it.
Thank
You know, everything from your morning drinks to your movement program to the herbs you take, everything, your attitude, and stay positive. Envision yourself living to be 150, which I believe you will. You know that feeling I get the thumbs up feeling with you, okay, because of the smile, because of what you've done already, because of your belief system, and you're seeing it. It's a much better way to live anyway, and it will be as your children grow older and older. Your child or children? Your son. How old's your son now? 5. As your son grows older, it'll be the greatest learning experience for him. I mean, my son Arthur's pretty radical, but boy, when he's sick, I see him go downstairs smashing up garlic, cloves. I mean, I even, get teary-eyed when I see that much garlic at 8 in the morning. He's down in his echinacea, taking his cold and flu shots, taking baths, whatever. Adam was just telling me a story about his daughter. So it's a great, this is the gift. This is the blessing that I was talking about earlier. The injuries, what happened to my family, my own diseases, the wonderful blessing. Look at how your life has changed dramatically since those days, how you live now. So,
and by the way, at MD Anderson, they had me go to a nutritionist twice. And at the first time she said, come in and eat meat and cheese. And I said, I'm vegan. And she said, what? How do you get your protein?
And the American Cancer Society, in their literature, even talks about the problems with meat and dairy products and also the benefits of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and grains. So, it's crazy. It's an archaic system that needs a radical makeover.
It's failing.
Yeah, it's failing. And it's failing in America.
And you're winning.
Oh, congratulations. You're winning. That's what we want to win.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. What all my life, I hear stories like yours, Kim's, every day. And each one's new. Each one's more exciting than the last. This is that power that you have, that potential you have that you just need to unlock. You're just getting started. Wait till a decade and 2 decades. I think I've talked before about my friend Brenda, who came to me as a patient, and she was a model actress, had breast cancer. They removed it, said you're free of cancer. 2 years later, breast cancer in the other breast. They removed it. Now that kind of dampened the modeling career a bit. But they said, you're okay, we got it all. 2 years later, she had cancer of the cervix and uterus. They said, it's so metastasized now that even with chemo and radiation and surgery, maximum you got 2 months. They said, that's it. We can't do anything. Brenda became one of my best patients ever. She was the one, if you even had a hint that you were going to say something negative, her hand went up and she goes, I don't listen to that, whatever. Well, that was 30 years ago. Brenda's still alive and doing well and cancer-free. Didn't go under the chemotherapy, the radiation, the surgery for this and is fine. But she got it up here. The power we have between our ears, the power of this mind, the power of our spirit is so powerful. And if you put the programs together with that, I often say in here, I repeat it over and over again, disease will leap out of your body. It might have taken a chainsaw to cut that tumor out of your body, but to dissolve it, it just takes a lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle, a healthy body, mind, and spirit, and your body will work on it. You're always going in one direction or the other. You're either getting healthier or you're getting sicker. You're just doing the Getting Healthier program now and focusing on the good. God bless you. That is awesome. You are...
Knjige doktora Ričarda Šulca, Lečenje neizlečivih bolesti, 30-dnevni program čišćenja organizma i druga izdanja, kao i biljne preparate i tinkture prema originalnim receptima doktora Šulca možete nabaviti putem telefona 063 732 7738 ili preko web sajta dršulc.com. Ukoliko želite da studirate prirodnu medicinu iz svog stana putem interneta, posetite sajt institutpm.com ili zakonizdravlja.com. Upis je otvoren tokom cele godine.